What is Gilbert's role now that the corner outfield is locked in for the foreseeable future? It seems like the Mets view Williams, of course, Jet, and Acuna as possible center fielders moving forward. Would Gilbert move the needle in a starting pitcher trade? Obviously, we've touched on the fact he could be in one in our scenarios, Joe. But what do you think? What is the scenario when they keep Gilbert? I think that's a good starting point because we discussed the trade possibilities a little bit already.
So I will be writing an article in the coming days of the impact the Juan Soto move has on the farm system. And this is kind of a perfect segue into what that piece will be all about. Drew Gilbert at this point is looking like a tougher fit than he was a month ago. It's not that Drew Gilbert can't play center field, because he can. I think there are just better athletes in Jet Williams and Luis Angel Acuna who I think profile a little better in center than Gilbert does. And Gilbert's biggest strength defensively is his arm strength, and that typically plays in right field. And I think there are some people throughout the sport that believe he can play center, but he'd be a better right fielder. And if that's the case, and the Mets ultimately see him that way, then I don't know where he's going to fit. And maybe he does fit in a trade for a Luis Castillo, a Dylan Cease. There's so many pitchers available. Jesus Luzardo. Like, there's so many pitchers that are available that maybe we're not even aware are available. And
Right.
I wonder if the Juan Soto move doesn't necessarily push Drew Gilbert out the door, but makes his fit just a little more convoluted.